I'm gonna try making biochar. You need a fire that gets really hot. Then you need a container that holds whatever feedstock that you're gonna be using. It could be wood, the little gumballs are in there. You could do anything, really. And it breaks down into like a charcoal-like substance similar to this here. This is what was in this burn barrel. You can see all the life that's in that. It's wet, it's light. You charge it with your fertilizers and put it in your garden, and it helps retain moisture, it helps release some nutrients, and it's really good for the garden. I put a bunch of sticks and stuff in here. There's leaves in the bottom, and I built it kind of teepee style so that there's oxygen. I'm hoping this will catch pretty easily, and if I put this down there. My first try, no way. I used to be a Girl Scout, y'all. I know what I'm doing. Though I can't believe I got that on the first try. I'm gonna keep loading some stuff in there because we want this to get nice and hot. And we're gonna hang this over the top and let this combust and burn. It is the next day. We're gonna check the barrel and see what our biochar looks like. See down at the bottom, it's kind of gray and white. That is from the oxygen getting it. Look at that. It's perfect. So these things that I hate, guess what? I just turned them into something that's going to be really beneficial for the garden. The oxygen couldn't hit it. Like you saw, that was a leaf. They break pretty easily, but it's very messy. You don't want to breathe this. So I got my bucket sifter out. Guys, I love this thing. This is in my shop if you want to get it. I use it for the worm castings. I use it for my compost. It's just fantastic. Well, I thought maybe it'll work for this. I think it does have to be a little bit smaller pieces because otherwise they just kind of turn around in there. Look at this. You can also kind of beat it with something. I brought a little tool. I should have brought a mask. Very dusty, so if we get some water on that, that's going to help keep that dust down. One of the things that's really cool about this is you put this in your garden, and your garden essentially becomes a carbon sink. Trees hold carbon, and when they die, they release that carbon again. With the way that we burn it in this process, it's supposed to hold the carbon, so this is a carbon source. If you do not activate this prior, it can use some of your nitrogen in your soil, which you don't want that to happen. You want to have as much nitrogen available for your plants as possible. That's only initially, but these are gonna become like sponges in your garden while it's helping the environment, which I just think is amazing. If you have any information on biochar you want to share with me, I'm always happy to learn more. I'm new to this. I've read a few books on it. I've been looking at this for a couple of years now. I've gone to some webinars and some other things. Couldn't find a good way to do it. I don't have a retort, so I'm pretty excited about this, that this worked as well as it did using things that I had. That's gonna hold all that dust down in there. This is some of my compost, so that means it's gonna have chicken manure in it, which will be great. Then I also grabbed my fish emulsion. This will be good for this as well. I don't know how much to add. We're just gonna, ugh, it's so stinky. I'm not sure how many tablespoons that was. We're gonna add a little more water because we want it mostly covered. Mix it up. And now we're just gonna let this sit. All of that can soak in all of that moisture and all of those nutrients, and then we can use it in our garden.